guys, welcome to my channel. This is Forex. Last week I posted a trade update which I failed to post what went on during the week. So I've been getting DMs. I'm like, sir, why don't you raise up details on the trade after posting signal and people trade it, except for people that actually join me on Twitch. So I'll be sending my link to everybody to try to join me on Twitch if you're interested in seeing me live trading. So you join me on Twitch. So what I'm also doing on YouTube is I post my breakdown analysis and the signals that I will trade for the week, but not everything. I just post 2 or 3. In a week I watch five pairs. In a day I trade 1 or 2. So that's how it goes. So today, being January 18, working ahead of the week. Last week, dollar index a little bit strong. So this week, I'm anticipating more in yen, but I'm still holding the euro dollar trade. So I'm just give a quick breakdown. Remember that I use SMC, I use the order block strategy. You don't need to overcrowd your brain or probably overpower your brain with too much information, because if you have too much information, you just get lost. You understand? So I use order block, which is I use retest, breakout and retest. So when you see a breakout of structure, when you see that there's a breakout of structure, then you know that okay, market is. I tend to see the market to come back to come and revisit that particular area. But an order block is a place whereby there's a high buying pressure, or selling pressure by the people that actually intend to actually get into the market. So what happens is the market always comes back to that particular zone to actually retest it, and then boom. So it's all about patience and discipline. Do you understand? What's about is that once you make your first money out of it, it looks simple in your face. You have to just keep on repeating, keep learning, keep growing. If you don't understand a particular market, remember we have only 3 types of market: bullish, bearish, and consolidation. That is one-sided, which is sideways market. So depending on your strategy, depending on what you're doing, depending on your mind, so now is not the time for someone to actually be distracted, you understand? Because everything in life now is temporary. So just be yourself now and become the best version of yourself. Till the day you get yourself to actually think, and then you have more people to actually meet. Do you understand? So let me go down to the breakdown. So far, I'm watching euro dollar, like I said. And you all see that the market reversed when it got to this resistance on this pivot point, which is this side here. So 1.1825. So when market go to that zone, it reversed. You see, I won't lie, I actually made it be a loss this week because I did not actually saw it on time, but I tried to get my profit back. So we also see the same thing happen this week. Last week, sorry, just kind of tired. You see that the market is currently in a downtrend, and this is my support zone, which the market gets to. When the market gets there, I'm out. So I wait for a breakout, a retest to this particular order block to make it a point of resistance. Then the sellout continues. So this is the daily time frame, which is taking us down to the 4 hours time frame. And in the 4 hours time frame, we also see that it's bearish. We also see a series of pullbacks, like lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. So which takes us down to this other one. Also, we should see that the market made a pullback here after a breakout here. I took this trade, I posted it on the group, and then sell out. So now what I'm expecting on now is I'm putting on a pullback, then we continue our bearish move. So that's that about euro dollar. So I'll just take us to the next one, which is pounds yen. You can now see in the weekly time, the monthly time frame, that pounds yen already make what they call a shooting star. You can see this is a shooting star. Whenever you see a shooting star, what does it tell you? It tells you that our market is actually holding on to a particular zone that is respecting. You can let me zoom out. You can see it here. So this is where we are looking at. It's 104.38. So when it got there, we now taking us to the weekly time frame. And the weekly time frame, you all see that it's actually selling. You can see. So this is a very strong shooting star. And when you see a shooting star, it's telling you that yeah, we're going to sell. You understand? So this is it. So this is what we have to look into. What we have to look into. Which is what we have to look into. So you all see that it has been a very strong weak rejection. So now I was waiting for it to actually come back and make a pullback. The market is especially yen pairs, although they take them to make retracement, but that's how the pairs actually behave. So now I'm waiting for a pullback to the other block. You can see it, very strong pullback to this other block before we take our sell again. So you see everything has been marked. So taking us to the 1 hour time frame too as well. Everything has been marked. You understand? So like that. So one thing that will make you a successful trader is ability to manage risk. That's just the truth. It's just risk management. So that's that about that. If you're interested in the signal, can send a DM. I'll put the link on my bio. You can send a DM. Thank you very much and thanks for your time. Subscribe, share, and also like. I know that people are just watching the video without even subscribing. It's very, very bad. But no problem. Thank you and God bless you.